I'm glad you guys actually waited for me. Well, since it's today, April 1st. So, the review I'm going to be doing is Sonic the Hedgehog. Now, you're all thinking, why Sonic? Well, this is the game that got me more interested than Pokemon. I mean, without Sonic, Sonic has a better story than Pokemon, and I'm just gonna go for it. I'm glad that this game entertained me a lot. You know, it's been so long I've played this game. Yeah, it's been long. It's really long. So, without further ado, let's just play it on the Retron 3 because I don't own a Genesis yet, even though I wish I owned one. So let's go.
The game starts by saying Sega. Once you're greeted with the Sega theme, you actually now get to play Sonic the Hedgehog. The game starts with Green Hill Zone, and man, the music is so good. I gotta be fair, it has a better soundtrack than what the Super Nintendo had. Even Super Smash Bros. Brought the stage back for Brawl and 3DS, and it's good music. I also want to mention that this game also features a score, a time limit, and depending how many rings you collect and how many lives you have in the bottom part of the screen. And if you don't get hit, you go to this new world, which is more like a mini game, but the object goal is to collect the Chaos Emeralds. If you're a newcomer to Sonic, it might be really hard for you because this was one of the hardest moments I've ever faced. But since I've been playing it it's been a long time I played it, so I guess I'm used to it. The fun part about it is that not only you could get the Chaos Emerald, but if you collect enough rings, you can actually somehow get extra continues. Yeah, I guess they made this somehow like an arcade. And also, this will keep on rotating until either A, you get the Chaos Emerald, or B, you get out. I guess I haven't told the story plot yet. Well, there are many stories about Sonic, but from what I know is that Sonic must save a bunch of animals from an evil scientist named Dr. Robotnik. And if you don't know who Dr. Robotnik is, I'll give it the easier way. It's Dr. Eggman. You'll notice that he'll attack you like a wrecking ball. And I wasn't referencing the song, I was referencing the attack from Eggman or Dr. Robotnik. Once you defeat him, it looks like he's about to explode, but eventually he actually runs away. You only have 3 levels for each world, and also there's a switch to explode, which comes out animals. Next up, we have Marble Zone. The Marble Zone is one of my favorite stages. One reason is simple. For its background, making it look like you're somewhere around Rome or Mexico or something like that. And the other reason is simple. You can literally break dance. I'm not joking about that. Just let Sonic take the action of this break dance. Yeah, that's the epic breakdance of Sonic. But when it comes to Marble Zone, you gotta be careful. Don't go too fast, otherwise this will happen. One of my favorite moments is when there's a box with invincibility and you can actually run up to the volcano. Well, technically, you can walk through the lava. I guess Sega was giving you a free chance, I guess, since this zone is really hard. Then you got this part where you have to reach to Eggman by jumping and avoiding spikes. Let's move on to the next level zone. Next we have is Spring Yard Zone. I guess they were making this kind of like those pinball machines that you use. Have you ever seen a pinball machine? That's what basically it is, but better. There's a lot of hidden tricks, which is a good thing to be in this zone. Sometimes it frustrates me when it comes to just going to one point and it just throws me back in. There we go, good Sonic. Next up is Labyrinth Zone, and oh man, I just hate this level. Mostly the problem in this level is because you're on water. Now, from Sonic's data, Sonic cannot swim, but it seems like it makes Sonic slower. Now, some people think about like, well, it's just water. How bad can it be? Well, when you're in the water, Sonic also has a time limit for breathing, and it doesn't even tell you where. But once it reaches the 5 seconds, then Sonic drowns and you lose a life. Thankfully, the game also, since like I said in the special stage, you get enough rings to get continues, it actually lets you continue. Here's another duel with Dr. Robotnik, but the worst part about this is that you have to go up while the water is rising. Now, if you go slow, you'll end up dying, but from what I remember, my aunt defeated Robotnik before reaching to the top. And once you reach to the top, Dr. Robotnik actually runs away like a coward. Next up we have is Starlight Zone. I like how the top of the background is kinda isometric 3D. There's a lot of somersault roads, so you could do epic stunts in those levels. When I played this level, it felt like I just wanted to continue playing this game more. Next up we have is Scrapyard Zone. Now this is actually one of the hardest ones since it's actually very useful. Actually, it's a good thing that they made this level hard. After all, Dr. Robotnik likes to put a lot of booby traps in his work. There are only two ways to get into Dr. Robotnik. You can keep on running forward, or you can go the down way, which I'm doing right now. The most surprising of all is that when you beat Scrapyard Zone 2, you think that you're done with it, but no. You actually see Dr. Robotnik actually pushes a switch and it makes you fall down. And I've noticed all the time he's been smiling at you. Well, me mostly because I was playing the game. Great, I'm back at the water. Whoopie-doo, my favorite thing to do in the Sonic history. The worst part about it is I got 0 rings, and if I get hit one more time, it's game over. Okay, I just gotta be very careful. If I be very careful, I'd be alright. Go back, go back, go back. Ah, never mind. This is the exact reason why I hate the water levels in Sonic the Hedgehog.
What? Thought I grew up with the Genesis?
Look, I'm not really good at this game, so I'm using the PlayStation 2 version because I don't want to start all over again with the Genesis. Alright, Final Zone. Now this is actually where it's the final battle between Sonic and Dr. Robotnik, or Dr. Eggman as you all refer it. You have to avoid two of those, I guess we could say those are plungers, and also avoid those electric spark balls that remind me so much from Mega Man X. Once you find out how it works, then you can actually defeat him. Although Dr. Robotnik was actually the most interesting thing. He was originally going to be the good guy before they chose Sonic. And once you do defeat him, everything starts blowing up and making sure that the world is now safe. I guess this actually kind of resembles everything. Dr. Eggman or Robotnik tries to escape, but if you hit him, he could actually explode and fall down. And that's Sonic the Hedgehog. Is it a good game? Sometimes it is a good game, sometimes it's frustrating, but sometimes you gotta take a break from a series that people put pressure on you. It's actually something I did. So they put pressure on me on one game, which I'll talk about that in another story. But talking about Sonic also made me enjoy it, but when I was a kid, I frustrated so much about that game. I was like, I don't like this game, but then now that I play it again, I'm all like, wow, this is actually pretty cool. And I'm mostly glad that I grew up watching Sonic cartoons such as Sonic Underground and Sonic X, but I mostly like Sonic Underground than Sonic X. Don't get mad at me, Sonic X fans. To give you some interesting facts, Sonic was originally going to be in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and it was going to be the most brutal challenge to unlock him. Which many people have noticed that Sonic came to Smash Bros. Brawl, and then they didn't like the game. Well, some of them, and then they created this mod called Project M and just ripped off Melee. In one way I could say is that I love Sonic. It's something I would never stop playing. But I hope one day I can meet the creator of Sonic, because I would do one specific thing. I would make him sign my Sonic amiibo. I mean, I want to meet the creator of Sonic and just literally pull out my Sonic amiibo and just let him autograph it. That would be awesome. I would love to record that as a video. And for any players who aren't new to Sega or barely new to, any players who are new to Sega, I mostly recommend you guys play Sonic, because this is a fun game, and it's all thanks to Sega for making a game that was very different from Mario. Although if you get the true ending, the Chaos Emeralds kind of spins around and then goes different places. Gee, I never noticed that wasn't reference anything. Anyways, guys, I will see you in the next video.
So, is Sonic a good game? Kinda. Is it the best game of all? It's a best game for Sega. And to be fair, it's been so long that I haven't played it. But you want to know something funny? April Fools. I know what you're thinking. What are you talking about? Remember in my review I said that I quit Pokemon? That was a setup. I wanted to see all my friends who support Sonic see their face thinking that I would quit Pokemon. I'm not even plugging this. I just acted like I'm using this. Yeah, at least I could do a better job than Solo Curact. I mean, give me a moment. I mean, I'm still supporting Pokemon. You know why? Because Pokemon has a better story than Sonic. Pokemon has good games. Sonic has a bunch of bad games. I could list them out. Sonic 06, Sonic Adventure 2, from what I've heard from ProJared, Sonic, Boom? But yeah, I just pranked you guys. Well, it wasn't more. Is April Fool's kind of prank? I don't know. But anyways, I'm still supporting Pokemon, and you can tell that this shirt is actually what I joined in Pokemon Go. Now, I know I could have been joining Team Valor, Team Mystic, but instead, I decided to join Team Instinct. Anyways, thank you all for watching my April Fool's review, and I'll catch you guys later.
Okay, so apparently we're doing this again. This time I'm going to talk about Sonic's backstory. Sonic used to be an enemy to Mario with its console, the Sega Genesis, meaning that Sonic tried to overthrow Mario, but Sonic couldn't win. Even though that the times have passed, Sonic has now become allies with Mario, and hopefully one day I would love to see a game with both of them on an adventure.